Today I'm going to talk a bit about how I quit my job to become a freelance illustrator. Hi everyone, my name is Asia Orlando. I'm a freelance illustrator and a small business owner. I currently live in Amsterdam with my husband and our dog. For quite some time now, I've been receiving a lot of messages from you guys, mostly on Instagram, asking me for some illustration advice and about many different aspects of having your own creative business. This is the main reason why I thought having a YouTube channel would be a good idea. I remember very well how hard it was at the beginning when I was starting out my freelance illustration career. So in my videos I'll be talking not only about illustration, but also things like how to get your clients, how to price and license your work, about contracts, how to post your work on social media and make the most out of it, how to grow your audience, when and where to open your first online store. I used almost all the platforms there are, so I can tell you which ones I recommend and why. So basically I wanted to talk about all the things I wish I knew back then when I was starting out. Today's video may be helpful if you're in a similar situation now or thinking about quitting your job or going freelance. I know there is already a lot of videos about it, but I just wanted to share my own perspective. My story is a little bit reversed because I've never really wanted to work freelance. To give you a little bit of background, I finished my studies with a master's degree in fine arts. I always knew I wanted to work as a creative, but I chose career as an interior architect, interior designer, because back then, at that time, I didn't even think it's even possible to make a living out of illustration. I worked in a couple of different interior design studios, but in most cases I noticed that the creative process got reduced to recycling old ideas and reusing old concepts constantly. I had no creative freedom. This is when I decided to start my own interior design studio on the side. I was also illustrating back then, but mostly for myself. I was giving my illustrations away to my friends and family as gifts for them. Realizing that illustration gives me so much happiness and satisfaction made me wonder if I could possibly make it my profession. Once I knew I wanted to work as an illustrator, I gave myself time of 1 year to give it a try and see how it all works out for me. Having a clear goal is a base, so I wanted to make it a realistic one. Putting too much pressure on yourself and setting the bar too high with a short deadline can be counterproductive and result demotivating. I knew that I wouldn't be making money off my illustration in the beginning, so I decided to make use of some things I learned at the university and of something that I've always liked doing, and I decided to open my own jewelry brand. The point of that was to make it my additional income source in order to be able to quit my job. Also, jewelry making is something fun, relaxing, and I could fully control the hours I put into that, so I always had time to work on my portfolio and on my illustrations. When my jewelry started to sell well, I could accept less interior architecture clients, had more time to work on my portfolio, and eventually I was able to contact my potential clients. The final, but in my opinion the most important ingredient of quitting your job or switching careers was and still is persistence. Beginnings are never easy. I would even say that they are full of obstacles. For example, something that I didn't even think about, but that cost me a lot, was to get used to working alone from home. Now I'm okay with that, but it just took me some time to adjust. I think it's very important to have positive people close to you that will support you and encourage you to move forward. Leaving a job that provides you with a stable income and going freelance can be often scary for some people. Take advice from the people you trust and add to your project. Don't let Instagram engagement or any other platform stop you from creating if you know your work is good. Remember that it's not about likes, but creating good work that you feel happy about. In my case, it was a great decision. Since I have my own creative business, I have a full control of how I manage it. I can accept the projects that really interest me. Everything I work on is fully mine, it's my creation, so whenever it's appreciated, I feel really fulfilled. My motivation is much higher now because I want to get better at what I do, and I also want to grow my own business. As some people say, if something is too easy, it's probably not worth having. I really believe that if you are motivated, hardworking, and you have a clear goal and plan for yourself, you can make it work. There will be times that you will think everything is against you and you will doubt yourself, but if it's something that you really want and you're passionate about, things will start to happen. Thank you so much for watching. I hope it was inspiring. You can leave me a comment below if you have any question or just to say hi. Subscribe if you like, and see you next time.